Hi, my name is Yetunde. I lead the product team in a global bank. Having started my career as a programmer, it has evolved through the application delivery chain. Now, as a director in product within a highly regulated environment, my margin for error is quite slim, and many of the products under my responsibility are subject to regulatory scrutiny. Now, because of my background, when AI started to show up in our conversations, I approached it quite deliberately and I sought to quickly go beyond the hype. I was evaluating what actually changes in practice when AI becomes a part of product strategy to delivery. I had already taken a couple of courses and started to put in AI first foundations within my area. So when I came across Product Dive's AI product management course, I was interested in knowing more, and I joined with a somewhat critical lens, keen to determine if product fundamentals would be upheld and how does AI impact agile development. Additionally, I was curious if this program would surface cross-jurisdictional insights that could be incorporated in my area of work. Now, what I found was a course that went deeper than expected and was clearly structured with intent. Rather than staying theoretical, the instructors delivered from a wealth of global operational experience covering human-centered design, data science, strategy road mapping, go-to-market strategies, and a whole variety of topics. And crucially, how AI changes those decisions in practice using a variety of case studies. Now, in one of the sessions, a practicing product engineer was walked through how he would approach his work from concept to prototype to engineering handover, ensuring the class was actually having a hands-on experience with him at the same time. This really anchored the learning in reality. Now, where the course clearly differentiated itself for me was in how it treated business impact, model performance, ethics, governance, and it also moved beyond software as a service measures and forced a more disciplined, engaging conversation in the sectors represented and discussing nuances, areas many teams struggle with. Now, the capstone was where everything came together. It was rigorous and challenging, and the panel engaged the group to move beyond features to thinking about and owning the full product lifecycle. Concepts such as the target users, the tech stack, the data needs, the minimum viable products, scaling up, product launch, and more importantly, whether the product stands up under real-world conditions. Now, that discipline matters with AI because AI can accelerate delivery. It can also expose weak thinking very quickly. So the cross-jurisdictional aspect for me was another added value, working alongside cohorts from energy, compliance, startups, B2B, B2C. The cohort brought a lot of perspectives, different perspectives that may not readily come up in my space. Now, the most valuable outcome for me, though, wasn't that I was learning something entirely new. The course strengthened how I would evaluate AI risks and the trade-offs and where AI genuinely changes product decisions. And these are topics around the KPIs. And I will be far more intentional about how I define success and how it is measured. The shift, which is, I would say, from deterministic logic to statistical reliability. Now, traditional software behaves quite predictably. If it is X, if X happens, then Y follows. In AI, you operate in probabilities rather than guarantees. That changes how product leaders think about risks, user expectation, performance, and even what done means. Now, I would say this course isn't a shortcut to titles or trends. It's a high-value environment focused on strengthening product judgment principles in AI-enabled contexts. It does demystify potential conflicts for an AI product manager. And so for anyone serious about AI products, delivery discipline, and global relevance, I'd say Product Dive's AI product management course is a sound investment of time and attention. Thank you.